Hi, Rene Bastarache with the American School of Hypnosis. Raluca and I were having an interesting discussion last night that I'd like to share with you about the law of attraction. It kind of took an interesting twist. Many of you have probably heard that the law of attraction, the basic tenet is thoughts become things. You hear about that a lot, even in this movie, The Secret. That was one of the main things they taught, is that thoughts become things. You have to really watch and focus on your thoughts in order to get things. However, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Thoughts alone will not get you what you want because we have approximately 64,000 thoughts a day. So if all our thoughts became things, especially not only do we have 64 thoughts, but then we have doubt, and then we have envy, and then we have unworthiness. So there's so many different things going on that we would have a closet full of things. You wouldn't even be able to get to your house with all the things that you would be ordering mentally. Okay, so thought is just the beginning. Consider it the vehicle to get you what you want. The next stage is imagination. You need to be able to imagine what you want. So your thought is the vehicle. The imagination is the gas to put into the vehicle. If you can't imagine having something or doing something, it's not going to happen. We call it the buying in principle. Do you believe you can have it? Because remember, you need to be a vibrational match or in frequency with what you want, or you won't get it. So we have thought, we have imagination, but that's not it, okay? There's a third stage. The third stage is emotion. You need to be emotional about what you want. Emotional in a positive way, preferably. So if you want money, or a certain amount of money, you don't want to be vague, but a certain amount of money, are you emotional about that? Are you emotional about this date that you want, or to meet your soulmate, or to get the new car or the house? Are you emotional about it? Do you really feel you want it? Are you just saying you want it or thinking you want it because everybody says you should have it? That's it. A lot of times our goals are goals that other people put in our minds. But if you think about it, you can imagine it as if it's really there and you're emotional about it. Now, the emotion is like supercharging the gas, like putting nitrous oxide in your car. So imagination will give you the gas, but emotion is going to get you there a lot quicker. But that's still not the end game. There's still one more piece missing. We have thought, we have an imagination, we have emotion, and then there's the key to start the car, which is belief. Do you believe all this stuff can happen? Okay. I've heard so many people say, well, Rainey, I've been thinking about this, thinking about making $1 million. And I've been thinking and working at it and having my, my mantras, saying my mantras and having all my affirmations posted on the wall. I've been doing all this stuff for weeks and weeks and weeks. It just isn't happening. He said, I just don't believe it's going to happen. Oh, if they don't believe it's going to happen, okay, there's no buying in, there's no belief. What frequency is that? You're not in tune with what you want. You have to believe you can have it. Even if you're looking at it in a playful way, you put up a picture of the house on the wall, and it might be more than you're thinking of, but even if you play with it, hey, wow, it would be nice to have it. What would it be like if I wasn't there? As if you did have it. Okay, so you need to believe. Believing gets you in the frequency of what you want. If you really want something, I don't care what it is, and you don't believe you can have it, it's a different frequency. It's like, when I say frequency, it's kind of like radio stations, okay? You really want to hear this song that's on 97.5, and you don't believe you're going to hear it because you're on 87.3, you're not going to hear it. It's a totally different frequency. It's going to go past you all day long. So belief will get you in that frequency. Now, another thing I hear a lot, especially with our work, is that people always seem to have these problems in their life, and these problems, some of them feel it comes from their past and their programming, their paradigms. Growing up, because of my parents, I'm like this. Because of this, I'm like that. Some people even blame it on past lives. Because of a past life, I'm this way, or because of whatever it might be. So whether it's a past life, whether it's a present life, whatever your problems are, if you believe that these problems are holding you back, they are, regardless of where they came from. But guess what? If you believe they're not, if you believe you can make it in spite of your problems, they're not there. Regardless of where they came from, it doesn't matter. It's all based on your belief. So knowing that, whatever it is you want, you know that you have to believe it. How do you change your belief? A lot of people say, okay, I know I need to believe this and I'm having a hard time with it right now. How do I change it? Well, if you can change your belief, you can change your life. How do you do it? How did you get the present beliefs that you have? Whether they be spiritual beliefs, religious belief, financial beliefs, whatever it is. How did you get that programming? Through repetition. So if you start with a suggestion, any suggestion, you get suggestions all day long, and you repeat the suggestion over and over, it becomes eventually a habit. We teach it takes a minimum of about 30 days to create a habit by giving suggestion to yourself each and every day. Okay? There's other ways of doing it. So suggestion plus repetition equals habit. Habit, repeated, becomes a belief. And of course, your beliefs become your personal truths. The reason I say personal truth, there's no such thing as an ultimate truth. We all have personal truths, our own perceptions of what we believe is true. Take everything you believe is true and compare it to somebody on the other side of the world. They believe a whole new set of rules are true. Okay, it's because of what you were taught, according to who taught it to you, their perceptions, their ulterior motive or agenda. Okay, so but that's another whole talk we'll bring up some other time. So this belief becomes your personal truth, your perception of life. So how do you get this? Well, hypnosis is one of probably the strongest ways of doing it, because with hypnosis, we can give you suggestion in session that bypasses your rebellious conscious mind, and that's basically our worst enemy, is the conscious mind is very rebellious. That's its nature. It's supposed to be that way. Okay, so don't worry about it. But with hypnosis, you can bypass the conscious mind and be given suggestions each and every day. You can even do self-hypnosis until those suggestions become a habit. Another way is through guided imagery, through affirmations, through mantras. So there's a lot of different ways of doing it. So keep that in mind from now on. Thoughts become things with imagination, emotion, and belief. So there's an awful lot more to it. And if you want different beliefs, you can change your belief. Changing your belief will change your life. If you'd like more information on the whole conditioning and belief system, and especially the 30-day for change, go to our webpage and get my free 446-page manual. It's the same curriculum that we use to teach our students in class. And it'll show you an awful lot more. And like I said, it's free. You can download it free right now. So just go to the webpage below this video. And if you like this video, please go ahead and give us a like and subscribe to us. Thanks a lot and have a great day.